Can we all have a Jamie?
Okay, now I feel like I have a halo on my head. Anyway,
And then can you mute people?
I don't know how to do that, Jamie.
Oh no.
Has somebody got a radio going or something?
How do you mute everybody?
That he is going to have a tough time convincing the American.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I can mute people.
Can you mute Patrice?
Yeah, I can mute Patrice. Hi, Patrice. Okay. I just muted you, Patrice, just because your volume was up and I couldn't hear. But if you're
hello,
hello, you guys can unmute yourself. Unmute yourself if you don't have a lot of background noise. I would rather you guys all be on my couch right now, and I would be making you a latte in my fancy coffee machine, and we all be hanging out. But that's okay because we're in different parts of the world. Can't do that. So this is a free for all. Ask me questions, all the things. What has happened is first of all, I will never say anything bad about the girls. The girls are amazing. They have been very good to me. They have offered so much just information. Oh yeah, no problem, Irina. That's fine. You can just listen. Have been super helpful. But without getting into too many details, there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen with Creators Co. There's 5 women running that company. Nothing bad about that. It's really good, really good. Amy and I personally have felt that what we're wanting to be able to do and grow, we're not able to do that with Creators Code in terms of kind of our voice being at the table, if that makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way, because that is the girls' company. The girls can do whatever the girls want to do because it is their company and it is not mine. However, for me personally, and where I am at in my business development, where I'm wanting to grow, is coaching and mentoring is where I'm wanting to go, and being able to have a voice at the table to be able to make a difference. And I would say because there's already 5 of them in the company, running the company, there just isn't room. And that's not, I didn't go into Creators Co. assuming that I was getting, a cut of the pie or I was going to become a mentor or whatever. But I think probably what's happened, like anything, is as things grow and as things evolve, different visions, different ideas, and that's okay too. So what you will never see from me or hear from me is anything negative about them. You will never see me post a reel that says I was in a, crap relation or any of that kind of stuff. You'll never see it. I will never say anything bad because there's not anything to say that's actually negative. Do we see eye to eye on some of the things? No, we don't. That's okay. Do I still think Creators Code is awesome? Yes. Will I still have it as an option to sell? Absolutely. I just sold 2 Creators Codes last week. I've reached out to Brady on my own accord, personally, because I wanted to know what had happened with PBA. I originally had reached out to him way back in the middle of, I'm going to ask you, Jamie, to man the chat in case people ask. So you guys, if you have questions, throw them in the chat just so I don't miss anything. I had reached out to Brady way back at the end of March when everything kind of went like kaboom. And I had said, I wanted to know his side, because I know there's always going to be 2 sides to a story. Something doesn't implode on one party. Brady never got back to me. You guys know that. I reached out to him again. He got back to me and I said, hey, is there any chance that we can jump on a call? He's like, absolutely. So I called him and I said, look, I just want to know what's going on. I said, I actually sent you a message way back at the end of March and you never got back to me. And he's like, Jen, I never got it. So we're pulling up our DMs. He's showing me his DMs. I'm showing him my DM. My DM has gone through. He has received nothing. So that made me feel a little better because I thought I was just being kind of like ignored. So we had an amazing conversation. And I can tell you this, him and Michaela are extremely humble. That was something I was looking for. I just wanted to see, I wanted his heart to come through. You guys know anything about how I run business. My business runs on character and integrity. And if that's not there, that's a problem for me. Like I won't get into bed with businesses that I don't feel like that is number one. So that's number one. He is the first person to say he did not do it all right. But I can honestly tell you that it is not all what the girls have made it out to be. And there's a lot of estrogen going on right now. There's a lot of emotions that are flying high. That's okay. They're allowed to feel that way. But I'll just tell you this, it takes two to tango. And so it is not, and that's one of the things I will never make a judgment call on someone unless I've actually gone and had a conversation with them. So do I know all the details? No, I don't. And I actually did not want Brady sharing them with me because that's something that's between him and the girls. And he's like, I won't share that with you because the girls and I had an agreement that no matter what, we would never speak ill of each other. Has that happened on the girls' end? No, that has not happened on the girls' end. There's been some stuff that I've seen that's come on Instagram, and I can say this freely because you guys, if you follow them, you've seen it. You might have seen things that say, you know, I just got out of a toxic relationship. If you've seen some of that stuff, can you nod your head or at least give me a thumbs up? Okay, so that doesn't work for me. I have at the end of the day, as much as we are a team and we're working together and I'm loving and supporting you guys and so is Jamie, at the end of the day, this is your own business. You have to do what's right for your business. And as soon as I started to see that kind of stuff, I was like, that doesn't work. I don't want to be associated too closely with people like that, because guess what kind of stuff happens? That kind of stuff breeds other kind of stuff, and it can come back to bite you in the butt. Do I actually think the program at Creators Co is a bad program? No. Do I think the mentorship is overpriced? 125%. Okay, it's way overpriced for what you're getting. So after having, this has been weeks in the work, nope, this has been weeks in the making of trying to sort through all this. Jamie's also been my right-hand person. I've been bouncing a lot of stuff off of her with Amy, but just so you guys know, when we were put together on the launch team about 4 weeks ago, they shut down the launch team. They got they got rid of it. The whole launch team is now gone. That's okay too. That's fine. And there was some other things for me, red flag wise, business wise, that I was like, nope, I got to go with my gut here. So will I still promote Creators Co? Absolutely. Because for people that are just wanting a program, they don't want any mentorship at all. They just want to pay a one-time fee. Great. Creators Co is there's some really great things in there, and I hope that they keep going. But from a business standpoint, from a financial standpoint, I started looking around to see, is there something out there that I can get my hands on? I looked at everything, UBC, DWA, the whole kit and caboodle, to see what was out there, because I'm like, I want something. I don't care if it's a subscription-based model, which, by the way, I'll talk about that in a second. But there needs to be something for the true beginner, the person that's not making money, that can keep our costs as low as we possibly can keep them down without having to compromise on the actual, the quality of mentorship, training, and all of that. So when Amy and I have jumped on calls with Brady. We've looked at their company. Amy, this is Amy's job, by the way. So her job back in the day, she tore companies apart and was like, this is where you need to rebuild. So both Amy and I said, we're going to have separate conversations with Brady. We're going to see how open he is. So we both got on separately. Amy, when I say she tore a strip off of him, she didn't tear a strip off of him, but she went in and she's like, Brady, I need to be honest. This, and this. I went in and said, I got to be honest. This, and this, because this is what I do. And he is like 125%. I know what needs to be changed, but Michaela and me are only two people that are trying to do about 25 jobs. And so to just be able to speak to where PBA was at after May or March, he's like, when the girls left, I basically was left with a sinking ship. And I'm like, yep, I get it. So he said, I had to plug holes and the quality's not there. And so basically what we've done is now we're kind of coming in at the ground and building this thing back up to where, in my opinion, it's even better. And it's not just because I'm there. I'm not the be all end all. There's more people in there that are even more qualified than I am. So my role is I am mentoring and I am coaching. My specific role is I am going to be running pretty much all of their master classes, because that's where I kill it. That's where I can convert, and that's how I can convert for other people. So that's one of the things that I am really excited and passionate about, along with doing some other training on Instagram and how to build and all that kind of stuff. The thing that I like about it, and the thing that I was hesitant about, was Strata, because I didn't love Strata. You guys all know I didn't love Strata. I have gone in with Jamie. I've asked Jamie to be my guinea pig. Everything's Strata. Yeah, that's okay, Linda. That's okay. I had to. So I had gone in and I was like, let's look at Strata and let's actually see. Well, they have upped their Strata game, literally upped it. They've added things to it. It is a one-stop shop. I'm going to actually let Jamie in about 2 minutes share her screen. She's going to talk about it a little bit so you guys can see. But no, I am promoting Creators Co. So no longer mentoring. I was never mentoring in Creators Co, Patrice. I was never a mentor with them. So the only people I mentored was you guys that we do inside our mini community for free. That will never change, by the way. I don't care if you promote Creators Co, PBA, DWA, UBC, you decide that you want to go in a whole different direction and become an Amazon affiliate. I don't care what you do. This group will never end and will always stay free and we will always support you. So I just want you to hear that this call is not to convince you to come over to PBA. If you want to come over to PBA, great. That's awesome. But if you don't want to come over to PBA, I don't care. That's totally fine. I have had some, Jamie will share her screen and talk a little bit about that. But when Jamie looked at it, she messaged me probably about 6 days ago and she's like, oh my goodness, this is like Stan on steroids. I think those were her words. And it honestly is a no-brainer to come over, even if you have zero desire to promote PBA, just from the system standpoint. So just so you guys know, I haven't even really been promoting PBA. I just started yesterday because I wanted to make sure that everybody was on the same page with me. I could have been promoting PBA making money for 2 weeks and I chose not to because I wanted to let you guys know pretty much first. I felt like I owed it to you guys to be able to let you in on what's going on. So yeah, Linda, I'll talk about that too, about how you guys can come back. And so it is amazing. We're about to boom. I have already had digital marketers reach out to me saying, and I'm selling them, I'm promoting this even just based on the systems. Because I'm like, you're already paying $99 for Stan. You're already paying for, an app to build a true funnel. You're already paying for ManyChat. You can do all of that inside Strata. It's all there now. Not Stan itself, but for example, Jocelyn has just come over and Jocelyn is still like, she loves Stan. Her and Stan are like BFFs and I get it. I love Stan too. So she's like, I don't know. Jocelyn's headspace is I was paying, $195 for mentorship. I can pay $149, which is way cheaper. And you get unlimited mentorship. And the mentorship is not Q&A and a social media audit. Mentorship is you're getting on unlimited calls. Like we're running 3 and 4 calls a week of pointed mentorship. And I can show you what that is too. So for her, she's like, that's no brainer. I can save myself $50. She has an affiliate link. She can still use the affiliate link and promote PBA if she chooses to do it right inside Stan's store. My guess is Jocelyn will probably come over to Strata in the next little bit, but that's okay. Right now, we love Stan and Stan's amazing. So anyone, Amy's hopping on in 15 minutes, 2 minutes, and you guys can ask more questions at the end. Does anyone have any thoughts, questions? I'm pissed at you, Jen. I hate that you've done this. You can let it all out. Let me know. Your time to shine. All right, you guys have nothing to say. Wonderful. You can unmute yourself if you want. So it's just not me, myself, I, and Jamie and Jocelyn. Jasmine, do you have any thoughts?
Question.
Yeah.
I do. Well, I have
Yeah.
questions. So they relaunched this PBA 2.0, right?
Yeah.
And then we, even though we were in the original PBA, we were grandfathered in or whatever. Like it was for life, right? Our PBA, original PBA action.
No, you weren't grandfathered in for life. You were
Okay.
only grandfathered in for life if you kept paying Strata. So this is how dumb I am.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought I had canceled Strata. Turns out I hadn't canceled Strata. Turns out I had still been paying for Strata. So I was grandfathered in at like $100 a month. So there were I went and looked, there were a whackload of emails that were sent to every single person that was ever inside PBA saying, because remember how Stripe went down? By the way, Stripe isn't our main payer. Guess how you guys get paid out? PayPal,
Oh.
which is amazing.
It's so much easier.
So much easier. I love PayPal just as much as I love Stan Store. So, which is great. Yeah, Patrice, you don't need to worry about anything. Patrice, I'm telling you right now, you just keep going with what you're doing. Don't worry about Strata. Don't even worry about it. You're just going to keep going with what you're doing. You don't need to change a darn thing, okay? Just hear me on that. You don't need to feel overwhelmed. In fact, if you need to and you want to jump off the call because it's overwhelming, you totally can. Not that I'm kicking you off because I love you. But don't worry about a thing. You're not changing anything. No one has to change anything at all. Hi, who does Brady work with to maintain Strata? Who actually helped Brady create Strata? I have no idea. Strata is obviously he worked with some kind of tech company to do it. I'm not sure. I can find that out though, Cheryl, for you if you want. So yeah, so if anybody, you had a chance to be able to come back in, reinstate your Strata, and then that would have grandfathered you in as long as you had kept paying. A lot of people decided to forgo it, which is totally fine. So you come back in at 149, which is still incredible when you think about actually what you're getting, because the mentorship alone, plus you get all the courses, all the content drops, and all your systems, 149 a month. And it's subscription based. So if you decide you want to promote PBA, that's totally fine. You can. And you're going to make affiliate commissions on whoever you bring in. And then there's some bonuses and stuff that he's done for reoccurring commissions. And we can talk about that later. But just so you guys know, like I've already had 4 random people jump, not including Jamie and Jocelyn, jump into PBA that I don't know strictly from a system standpoint because they want to save money. And that's $200 in my pocket right now that I will make every single month. Here is why the subscription model, does this look like no, because there's not unlimited legs, Nikki. So you can't, like, it's not MLM as like I'm at the top and then Nikki and then whoever Nikki brings in and them, and then no, there's not unlimited legs. So what they've done is they've just, like, actually it's been very, very generous, is that we could have just done a, like basically Brady is taking a pay cut. It's called back-end commissions and there's 2 tiers. Yes, thank you. Brady has taken actually a huge pay cut, but what I love is he's a business guy. He sees the long-termness of this. And I will send you guys a video called, is it a pyramid scheme? Yeah, no, it's not a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme means that the person at the top will always make the most amount of money. And basically a pyramid scheme is when you pay for something and you don't get anything from it. So no, this is not a pyramid scheme, but I totally understand where you're coming from. It's the same thing with Creators Co, right? So you make money, you're making subscription income off of mentorship. Does that make sense? Same thing. So anyone that was inside mentorship with me, I made a percentage off of your mentorship sales every single month. So I was making a one-time commission and I was making reoccurring income every single month. Does that make sense? So it's the same thing, except for you're just making reoccurring income. You're not, this is what's brilliant. You don't have to go and chase sales anymore, which is amazing. I'll tell you right now, I'm burned out from chasing sales and you guys know how well I've done. We have people that are coming over from DWA. I was on a call, all of a sudden I looked over and I see this lady named Stephanie Brookshank. She is a huge hitter when it comes to Legendary. I messaged her and I'm like, what the heck are you doing in PBA? She said, I'm so tired of chasing the next sale and she's not making money anymore because it's not converting. She's like, I need to make reoccurring income. So people are starting to see this. You guys, this is starting to explode. The whole subscription economy model of affiliate marketing is coming and it's not going away anytime soon. Just like companies just like in the last 3 years, we've seen COVID catapult companies to make that they have to have affiliate programs. We've gone from like companies having 40% of companies having affiliate programs to price just ended for those of us. I know the offer ended. So yeah, you had to kept paying Strata, Tara. And so if you had kept going and paying Strata, you would have been grandfathered at the 97. The only reason I'm grandfathered at the 97 was because I thought I had gotten rid of it and I hadn't, because didn't check.
But I think people might get confused because they're used to the PBA was you pay for the course and then you paid for your systems. And now it's not like that. It's all one package.
It's all one package, and the mentorship caliber is very, very good. Not just because Amy's in there. There's some amazing big hitters that have like 400,000 followers that are actually in and running mentorship every single week. So the caliber is there, which I love that we haven't had to compromise on quality. Okay, you guys can throw some more questions in. I'm going to hand this to Jamie for 10 minutes and then I know, and if we need to come back to it, we can. How do I multiple? Okay, there you go. I think you should be able to share, Jamie.
Okay. Let me see here.
Cheryl, net price is $149. That's everything. That's all your mentorship. That is all of your systems, funnels, email campaigns, ManyChat, everything is $149 a month.
Okay, so I'm gonna,
yeah, keep going. Yeah, go.
No, you're fine. So
No.
I'll just show you a little bit what it looks like in the back end in Strata. So Strata is like their Stan equivalent platform that you use to run everything. They have, so you know when you go in Stan and you're working in your back end, and then you can go to the front end like you're a customer and see what your store looks like. Brady has put all of that together for you, so it's already done. You can pick what you want yours to look like. They have different options. There's a dark, there's a minimalist. So let me, and my favorite thing about this that I didn't love about Stan was that your store was always like Stan, like your website was always Stan.
Stan store / Jasmine.
Stan
yes,
store.
Jasmine, did you ever have a domain? Yeah, you can use that same one. You don't need to go and buy a new one unless you want to. I went and purchased a new one for $10 because my domain was cashing in from the kitchen and I wanted it to be Jen Hebert. So I just started over from scratch, but yeah, keep going.
But so you have to buy a domain, super cheap. It's like $12
for the year.
For the year. And then you probably want to have an email attached to that, but that's not necessary. I paid for a year of email plus my domain. It was $23.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm super excited because let me show you this, because instead of Stan Store, now I can have a website that looks professional.
This is a true funnel.
So this is my storefront. I can send someone here to learn about and this is all done for you. You don't have to add anything in. The only thing you have to do is paste in a link. You don't have to upload documents. You don't have to, it's already done. So that was a huge thing for me. And building this out was very, very easy. You just kind of erase what was in there originally and just put in whatever you want. And it's like having Canva and Stan Store in one
place.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like Stan Store is very basic and plain, which is great. That's fine. But if you're looking for, I think something that's like leveled up a little bit more, like I was always having to go into Canva and create things that I was importing into my Stan Store. And it was really,
sorry, so I can't remember, Jamie, were you in PBA before?
Yeah.
I was not in PBA before.
I was.
Well,
because I was just thinking this actually looks like a bit of an upgrade from how Strata looked last time.
It is. Yes, that's what I went into. I went and looked at it, and then Jamie went in and looked at it. So we've been looking at this for a while, and it is been upgraded. Plus, there's 3 new funnels coming, but I actually want Jamie just to go back to the funnel part. You guys missed it, but she has a funnel that says creators code on it. So
I do, but I've been having issues. It's not issues on Strata's end, it's issues on my end.
Okay. But my point is that you guys can create funnels for anything you want. If you want to sell horse pills, you can put a funnel together to sell horse pills. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You don't have to sell PBA. Like I said, I've got a lot of digital marketers that just want to use this because it's going to save them money, whether they use PBA or not. But if you want to promote PBA, which you're welcome to, it's all done for you.
Yeah, and here's so you guys can put the new creators code Kartra links inside here. And here's my website page for creators code.
Okay, just look at that and I'm going to answer a couple questions. Does Canva still work with this? Yes, Cheryl, Canva still works with this. Linda,
yeah, because you can upload documents.
Yeah, totally. I didn't renew my domains and it's going to be hard to rebuild Strata. Okay, well, guess what? I got good news for you guys. This is how much I love you, okay? I have offered to, if you guys are willing, if you want to, first of all, you can set this up because all the videos are actually very self-explanatory. But if you're like, I don't want to do this, I just want someone to do it all for me, this is what I will do. I said to Jamie, if anyone's willing to pay her, I don't know, what did we say? $50? Yeah. I will kick in the other $50 of my own money and she will build your Strata for you start to finish. So you don't have to do anything if you want that. You don't have to do that though. Yeah, Strata, you can sell anything you want, Cheryl. Anything you want. PBA, Creators Co, whatever. Horse pills,
Yeah.
dog, I don't care. Dog collars, whatever you want to do. You can sell whatever
So
you
I
want.
can't get back into my Strata because I was having an issue with it this
The
morning. It's not Strata's issue, it's my issue. But
the other thing that I thought was quite good with Strata, which I don't think you can do with Stan. Say if I wanted to do something different, say with my husband, he
Yeah.
could be part. He could have
Yes.
be part of it as well. Whereas with
Yes.
Stan, you'd have to have a completely separate store.
Yes, you do. You can share this. So that's the other thing. Like Cheryl, if you have a food, I think you've got a food truck or you do something with food. Let's say you want to start building funnels to get the word out for your own other business. You can use this for that. So there are a lot of people that I know that have husbands in different businesses who are wanting to, I just talked to someone yesterday that he wants to do this and she wants to do something totally different. And she's like, well, I need 2 stratas. I'm like, no, you don't need 2 stratas. You also don't need to pay twice to have your significant other or your daughter benefit from being on mentor calls. So that's the other thing I'm going to tell you is you guys can have full access to that. You don't need to be paying twice. And if
Yeah.
anyone has a problem with that inside PBA, you tell them to come to me and I will deal with them.
Anyway,
So-
I wanted to show you
yeah.
guys
Yep.
more, but I can't.
Oh,
So-
okay. So in Strata, you can sell others. Yes. So yeah, for anybody, because I knew that was going to come up. If people are like, I really do want to do this, but I don't want to set it all up because I'm exhausted. The only thing that we have to get you to do is purchase a domain on GoDaddy. And even if that's overwhelming, maybe what we do, Jamie, is you and I jump on a Zoom and you guys can do it with us. Like we can literally walk you through GoDaddy and we can all do it at the same time.
Yeah, I will tell you
yeah.
that, I mean, obviously you'll need to get into PBA first.
Yeah.
That's the first step. The other thing is that Brady's instructional videos are so easy to follow. Like, like you have him in one tab and then you're working in the same thing in the other tab. And it's so easy to follow because he goes through every possible scenario that could ever go wrong with whatever it is that you're working on. So like you're doing it in real time with him. So it's really, really easy.
Yeah. and
But
now
he does walk you through also how to go get that domain on GoDaddy. So if that part's feeling a little intimidating for you, he has a video on how to do that. So there's that.
Yes, absolutely. But I have no problem if you guys are like, I don't want to do this. If you guys are willing to put $50 in of your own money, I will match it because Jamie's not going to do this for $50 because it's more work than 10 minutes. But I will match it and you guys can have it all done, all set up however you want. Even if it's like possibly even other affiliate links, like she can drop them in depending on what you're wanting. Oh, Amy's coming on. Do you offer only build my store for only Strata and I need to pay $149 or can for Stan too? No, Irina, this would be replacing Stan. You wouldn't need Stan. You wouldn't need both. So this replaces Stan. This replaces it if you want it to. And all of your mentorship is included in that price. You guys, yeah, so all that. Hey, Amy.
Yes.
Amy there, can you turn your camera on? I have a question for you really quick. It's a valid question. So Cheryl just said, so in Strata, you can, okay, no, never mind, not that question. She said, my concern with Strata was the instability with Strata, meaning Brady had a ton of issues with it. How do we know that that's not going to happen again? Can you speak to that? Because I don't really know.
So the issue wasn't actually with Strata, it was with the payment processor. Basically, Profit Builders Academy, when it first launched, went from a brand new company to 2,000 members, all paying $97 a month. So that is well over $100,000 a month, close to $200,000 a month coming in very, very quickly. So Stripe were like, they shut it down because they were worried that there was something wrong. So the Stripe representative was like, no, this is all legitimate. You guys are fine. Carry on. So this happened like within the first couple of months. So they carried on and they had Stripe as a payment processor again. And then the same thing happens. It's like it wasn't the Stripe rep didn't actually know what was going on. It was like an internal panic thing that happened within Stripe itself as the payment processor for Strata, because it was such a huge volume of revenue coming in really, really hard and fast with a new company. So Stripe told them it would be fine and they'd correct it, but because it got shut down twice by Stripe, Brady was like, we're not doing this anymore, right? Like, why would you want that for your business? Because he lost all of that revenue. He lost a good couple $100,000 each time it happened because he didn't go in and recharge us all. right, for the time that was missed. So he's been working with other payment processors so that never happens again. So now it's actually all of your payments on your Stan stores can come through Stripe, but for the actual like commission payouts and all that stuff, it's all done through PayPal now. They've completely changed the whole structure of the affiliate program. So now, instead of having to, before you had to be an ambassador, you had to do that ambassador training, go through, build your funnels, build your systems, and you had to use Strata to be able to be an ambassador. You don't have to anymore. Brady's actually working with someone directly so it's now just a straight up affiliate link. So I don't even use the systems in Strata. I actually still use my Stan store because, well, I'm a Stan ambassador, so it's free, which definitely is a benefit for me, but I obviously have digital foundations as well. So I've built my own funnels. But what Brady's doing at the moment, and I've been helping him with this, is building out brand new funnels for PBA, and they are really, really good. So that should definitely help. And his trainings are brilliant, you guys. Like, they're so step by step. So you don't have to use Strata, but you can. And for you guys, there shouldn't be any issues at all, because the issue was actually on the back end for him with the processing of the actual fees for it to operate. So that's all been resolved, and now it's all your commissions are paid out through PayPal, which I actually quite like.
Just 1 second, Amy. So Tara just said, so we can put all of our products on Strata, all your links. I said yes. So you can get rid of, like, for people like Amy and I are both ambassadors. We both don't pay for Stan. But for someone who's paying $99 or $29, absolutely, you can do everything inside of Strata, anything. Irina, I'll talk with you in a minute because I don't want to take, Amy's very busy and I don't want to take up her time. So Amy, I'm going to hand it over to you. We will talk after Amy hops off. I'll stay on and we can talk more about Strata, PBA, 149, all that kind of stuff. But I want Amy to be able to hop on and talk about digital foundations.
Yeah, so with digital foundations, there's a lot of different versions hopping around. I've been doing a lot of split testing to see what works, what converts. Basically, as you guys know, all of us are in the space to obviously make money. And a lot of people have just been taught the tweak your messaging, tweak your bio, change this, change that. I'm like, no, I want to use analytics and data to figure out what actually converts so I can drive traffic that makes everybody a lot of money, and then actually teach based on that principle. So I constructed about 5 different funnels in the back end of my Stan store, and I've been driving traffic to different landing pages and different versions of digital foundations to try and see what actually converts. So that's why it hasn't been shared, because I've been actually testing to see what actually gets the most traffic and what gets the most conversions through different lead captures and different things. So it's not because I actually haven't even given Jen a new version yet, because like, you have to wait for me to split test everything so I can give you the version that actually works. So that's why it's kind of been on the back burner. So what I've actually done now is, because of the transition with Profit Builders Academy and the Creators Co, I've got a couple of different versions of digital foundations. I've got a version I've got what we'll call master versions, which people can affiliate for, that are just the bog standard version. And I've got one that drives traffic to Creators Co and one that drives traffic to Profit Builders Academy. So it really depends on which program you guys feel most aligned with and what fits your messaging and your business, for which version is the best fit. And those are still free to you guys. All I do is just send you a new link to update your affiliate links on your Stan store. Then you'd obviously have to go through and update the links in your digital products and your email flows as well. I've completely changed the branding to make it a lot softer. I've been testing what converts, and it just seems to work really nicely with this softer tone of branding. So I'd send all of those images through to you guys as well. I've also completely removed all of the training on how to affiliate for it, because I'm not actually opening it up to everybody to just affiliate for digital foundations now. So if you were an affiliate before, you get grandfathered in, but now the only way to affiliate for it is for a custom version. So what's happening is people are paying for a custom version of digital foundation so that it can be branded to them. So that means that the main purchase page has your picture on, the main, like the everything on Stan has your picture, and then there's a couple of videos that are you guys. So it's like digital foundations with Jen presented by Amy Thomas, and then there'd be a video Jen saying, welcome, my friend Amy's going to run you through this program. And then towards the end, it's like, I hope you found this beneficial. Please book a discovery call with me so we can talk about your next steps. And that's your face again through. And the way I can do that, the reason that's beneficial is because when it's a custom version, I can put people's actual specific links in. So instead of saying, go back to the person you bought this for the next steps, it's actually your affiliate link for the Creators Co or for Profit Builders Academy. So it completely eradicates the risk of that next step going to somebody else, and it encourages them to reach back to you directly. So that's kind of the direction that it's been going. So you guys don't have to do that. A lot of people are, because it's just nice for their own personal branding. But yeah, you can still update your one to the new version. I just need to know whether or not it's Creators Co or PBA, so I can send an updated link, and I'll do a Loom so I can walk you guys through exactly how to do it. And the main reason I hope you can understand is because I was getting hit with about 100 people asking me questions about how to affiliate, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do a done for you service, and then it doesn't matter. I can just do it for the people and get everybody kind of set up that way. So that's kind of the boatload of information for that.
Amy, yeah. Jocelyn just said, it's a good question because it'll address a lot of other questions. Can we email you? Do we email you directly to get the new PBA version?
Yeah, yes, please. And then I can send you the links to make sure that it's all set up.
What is your best email, Ames? I'll put it in the
chat.
Just
DM me on Instagram.
Okay, just send her a DM on Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, just DM me. That's absolutely fine. Happy to help you guys get set up. And then in regards to switching over to PBA, so Stan, at the moment, as you guys know from the Creators Co, to be an affiliate for a Stan product, you have to have a Stan store for them to be able to pay you out, because that's the only way they know that affiliate link is attached to you, is through a Stan store. But Stan are in the process of changing that, and as soon as they change it so that it's a regular affiliate link that doesn't have to be attached to Stan, I'll be able to add it on the product page of Strata for you guys. So and I'm working with Brady to make sure that that's feasible. But all I've said to all the people in my community is, like, I'm not helping them build their Strata store, because all the training's there, right? So I'm being like, go be independent, you're incredible, wonderful people, follow Brady's training, it's very, very good. And then once they've got to the stage where they've got their Stan lookalike set up, that's when I'm booking calls. I'm like, okay, this is how I can help you add this as a product, but I'm getting them to add their digital products on their own and follow the trainings, because Brady's trainings are really good, and that's what they're there for. But I have spoken to Brady about it, and I can add digital foundations on there, but at the moment it would have to redirect back to the URL for them to access it, which is obviously complicated. But in long story short, you can still sell digital foundations through Strata. You would just add it as a digital product, and then when the person buys it, they will buy it through your Strata store. You'd get the money straight through Strata. And then once they purchase it, it would go to a link that helps them access it back in Stan. But the money wouldn't go through Stan. The money would go through Strata. It's perfect for everybody except me, because it completely cuts me out.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
So I'll be doing all the work for free, which is the other reason why I'm not doing free affiliate stuff anymore, right?
That's totally fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, Ames, I didn't realize that would cut you out. I'm like, this is wonderful.
Until Stan change it, they are in the process of changing it, so it would be an affiliate link. But right now, it's not. But I don't want people to not be able to use digital foundations, because it's such a fantastic resource, and people are getting passive sales with it from Reels, which is, not what I want everyone to think is the way to do it, because that's an exception. You've got to drive the traffic to your free.
Don't worry, we're going to teach you all that inside. Okay, one last question for that. $4, because I'm getting a lot of messages. This is amazing. How do I do this? So how does that work?
It's already on all the new versions just for today and tomorrow. So what happened was, one of the people that paid for me to do a custom version for them said, do you mind if I run a July 4th sale? Because basically anyone that has a custom version, I've given them all discount codes for them to use at their discretion. They can put it in their stories, they can do whatever. So you're going to see that happening, because people have paid for the rights to basically promote it how they want, right? So one of those people said, do you mind if I do a July 4th sale? And I was like, you know what, let's all do it. How does $4 sound? And she was like, what? And I've been very clear with my community. It's like, this does not mean you're going to go and get a load of sales. You still have to do the same process. You still have to drive have the traffic, build the trust. What it's really good for is a follow-up tool to try and get that
Totally.
conversion from those people that already are in your funnel, that already have the know, like, and trust. It's just to push the bottom of the funnel through the funnel. It's not, it's not to just, the expectation, you still have to follow the same principles because it still needs to go through the same sales process. But yeah, it's fun.
That's awesome. That's so good.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Keep going. I was gonna say, if there's any questions for Amy, now is the time.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Amy, with the
Yeah.
$4 thing, is there a discount, a code to put on exit?
No,
You don't
on
need
all
it.
the new versions, I've manually changed all of the pricing for everybody already.
Okay. Oh, right. So, okay. So, but it's only for tomorrow then, isn't it? 4th of July.
Today and tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can send the new affiliate links right now. I have them all. It's just, and then you can just update it and then you can push it and I can send all of the graphics that I created that I can just send over. So if you guys,
Hey, Ames, I
can-
have a question for you,
yeah.
just one thought. Okay, so because everybody in this group would have the old one. However, that one's still active, correct?
Oh, it's still active. You can
Yeah.
still sell it. Absolutely.
Are you
can still
able
sell it.
to, and I don't know, like I'm just thinking out loud, can we lower that one just in the meantime? Because I'm guessing people won't be able to just get everything up and running in the next 48 hours.
Yeah. we
Is
can
that
do
helpful, you guys?
Yeah, I can do that right
Yeah,
now.
why don't we
Let me-
do that for now? And then that way, if you guys want the updated free version or you're going to pay me to get a personalized version, not everybody's going to flock to her in the next 10 minutes because she doesn't have time for that. So,
Okay, let me just find it.
okay, sounds good. Perfect.
Did I put it
Any
on
other
a landing
questions
page?
while she's finding it? I might be able to help answer. Anybody else have questions just regarding digital foundations, nothing else? And then we'll keep talking about the other stuff.
Is it possible to see what a personalized version looks like? That's probably a silly question.
Oh, no, that's a
Yeah,
good
definitely. I'm just gonna upload a different cover image on here so that it's I'm gonna update this for you now.
Okay.
The other thing is, like, so when I built this, obviously everyone was very excited for it to launch, which meant that we kind of were a bit ahead of the game. So there were some errors and some mistakes and some typos that obviously we had to work through. But because I duplicated it for Jen and duplicated it for me, when we launched, every single time I made a change, I had to make it in multiple versions. So when I rebranded it, I've hired someone that come in and has done all of the proofreading, copywriting, everything. So it's perfect. But I haven't been able to do that for all of them. So that's the other reason why I would like everybody to transition over to a new version, because I don't have the capacity to go through all of them and do that again, because I hired somebody to do it and I couldn't give her 3 versions. No. So that's the only other thing, is like there are imperfections in the first one that I don't have the capacity right now to go in and change, because it's not a small task, because some of the issues are in the actual videos, in the text. So all of the new versions have been completely updated, but a lot of people don't notice, if I'm honest. So, but that is the only thing, is like, I know that there's imperfections in that version. So, but again, the feedback from it is still phenomenal. People still absolutely love it. So,
Amy,
yeah.
How do we know? I've already updated links in there in my digital foundations at least once. How do we know if we're talking about the correct one, the correct updated version? How would we know if we have that?
If Jen's in it, if it's the one where it's me and Jen on the side, that's the old version.
Okay. Did you fire Jen?
No, I didn't fire Jen. That version is no, I didn't fire Jen. I just wanted to
fire.
You
just ask if she fired me. Jen. She fired. Yeah, she fired me. No, she didn't fire me at all.
There was an awful lot of things I had to correct.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to rebrand the whole thing and bring it up to a different level and a different standard. And to coordinate doing that with Jen, we're talking days and days of work.
Well, and
whereas
honestly,
I was able to do it.
Amy that's done it.
Yeah.
Like, she's done the work. This is her baby. So credit needs to go where credit's due. And I am happy to be like, you just do it. You just do it.
Okay, perfect.
Um,
Then I think I have
I-
the updated version.
I am doing a version for Jen. We've just
Cheryl's like, don't fire Jen. No, it's okay, Cheryl. I fired myself from Digital Foundations. I was like, Amy, this is you, baby. This is all you.
Jen will have her own version anyway.
Yeah,
It's just
very
we've
sweet.
just been through we've had so much to coordinate and so much going on.
It's been a
But it's
little
just
bit in the
been-
last 6 weeks, hasn't it, Ames?
It's been insane. It's
Yeah.
been insane. And also, like, you should see the back end of my Stan store. I think I've got 20 versions now of this, of digital, because for everybody, I have to duplicate it. So if ever there's an issue or a change, I have to change it in a lot of versions. So,
No.
Amy,
Amy, you just,
right.
you figured it out and you're now working smarter, not harder. And there's only one. If we could clone Amy 10 times, well, I don't know if the world could handle 10 of Amy's, but she would be a powerhouse. She already is a powerhouse, but if there was 10 of you, sure, you could do it all. Oh, it's good.
I'm just updating this now
Okay.
for you all.
Okay, so you guys are basically right now. Do I keep going?
Do a DM you on Instagram, did you say? Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
If
Lovely.
anybody wants the new updated free version where she just puts the ending that you want, or whether
Yeah.
you want to do a paid version and personalize it, contact Amy only on Instagram DMs. Just do DMs
Oh,
on Instagram.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay,
Just
so
know
I'm just
that we're-
updating the.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of communications on different things, so just trying to help streamline it.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Right. So I'm applying it right now, so that if any of you want to promote it, okay. Oh, I can't get rid of this. Let's get rid of the payment plan, shall we? So people don't buy it for 25 cents a month.
If people need a payment plan for 25 cents a month, they probably shouldn't be doing this.
No. Okay.
No.
So I have updated it.
Yeah.
I also need to update. I update. This is the problem. Now I have to update Jen's version.
Oh crap, sorry.
It's okay. That's right. It's all good. You guys can carry on. I'm just going to do this in the background and then I can show you all what I've
Okay.
done.
Okay, so Cheryl, you had just said, I'm just trying to make sure I'm going through the comments. You said, I would like the Instagram handles of all the current mentors in PBA. I want to see what they're all about before I pull the trigger. Valid. Guess what? I can even one up you and do one better. You guys, I can give you a link. You guys can go into PBA. You're going to get 7 days for free. You can jump on every single mentorship call. You can look inside and outside of the course, and it won't cost you a dime. If at the end of it, you're like, nope, this isn't for me. I don't want to do this. I don't like that person in there. You just cancel and you're never charged anything. Is that helpful? Hopefully that's helpful. So I can give you that promo, that promo that's happening, that 7-day free trial. Ames, does it end on the 10th?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't access it after the 10th.
Okay. So as long as you click on that link before the 10th, you will be able to be in PBA for 7 days totally free. And there's no, like Brady has allowed it so that nothing's locked. So you can go in and check out everything, their free content, everything, and jump on the mentorship calls and see who the people are. One of them is Amy, and she just did an entire training on funnels, which was amazing. You can go back and even watch the old training as well. Although, Amy, can you give us like 1 minute of I just would love for them to hear from you, like what's going on inside PBA and why you're excited.
Okay.
Is that
Sorry,
too
I'm
much?
trying to-
Sorry, I'm
No,
probably
no,
making
I've
you
just-
multitask.
No, it's okay. I'm literally just trying to update you guys' purchase page right now, so that it's done. I'm just moving an image. Hold on a second. So at least then you guys can have it. Ooh.
One day I want to be that good.
I don't know if, yeah, that's. Me too, Josh, me too.
Okay, so there's lots going on inside PBA, and this hasn't been like an easy choice, by the way, to transition over to this program. Obviously, like Jen and I have worked closely with the girls for a long time, and I actually, when I first spoke to Brady, I actually said thank you, but no thank you. I'm not coming. And my husband was like, why? Because this is your specialty and you loved PBA. And I was like, well, I don't want to upset the girls. And he's like, you can't make a business decision based on upsetting people that have a different business. Like, you need to run your business. And what actually happened was, when I did a call like this with the people in my community, 4 of them cried because they loved PBA and they were really sad that it wasn't what it once was, and they weren't feeling aligned with the Creators Co. So that was the deciding factor for me, where I was like, this is so much bigger than somebody else's business. This is providing us with the opportunity to help hundreds of people that really are asking for our help. So what we've been doing is working really closely with Brady and Michaela to help bring all of that energy, that drive, that enthusiasm back through PBA, because when the girls left, they took all of that with them. But they left a whole load of people behind that didn't want to leave, that really are really excited to continue on with their businesses. So it's such a great opportunity for us to come in and take all of our drive, enthusiasm, and experience and truly have a platform to share that with these people. And the response has been quite incredible. Like, the messages I've been getting from people of gratitude is just fantastic. And you know, we'll support people on their journeys regardless of what program they align with. You know, at the end of the day, we're just here to help people build their business based on their own goals. I mean, for me personally, like, I did my bit. I supported the girls. I personally am not aligned with their program anymore because I have kind of graduated from it, right? Yep. They still have a lot to teach a lot of people and offer tremendous value, but I have a lot to offer too, and so does Jen. And we can make a bigger impact if we have a platform to be able to do that. And that's what they have provided us. Also, my background is significantly business development, and I'm treating this very much differently now because I spent years running online advertising campaigns for major companies and have run very successful online businesses before. My approach is like, right, if you want this to actually work, let's treat it like a business. No more of this tweak your bio, change your font stuff. It's, this is what I think converts. This is how you need to set up your systems. This is how you need to do this if you want this to work. And that's how I'm treating this now. That's how I've been treating my business. I'm like, I ran successful advertising campaigns for years for Audi, Volkswagen, Boston Pizza. Do you think they would ever have spent money with me if I didn't give them a campaign report that showed them click-through rates, metrics, conversions, and success? Mm-hmm. No. So why should this be any different? We're all trying to run a business. So now it's like, okay, let's look at how this actually works. How does the system work? How do you actually drive traffic that converts? How do you actually get sales? And that's what I'm teaching. And it's been very well received, but it's really nice to be able to have a platform where I can actually share that knowledge and experience, and we can build our businesses based on a foundation of results and success stories versus, you know, frustration and defeat, which is what, you know, we see a lot of. So that's, for me, why it's so important. And Brady he's really invested in supporting us, and the way the calls are going to be structured are very to action taking. Like, these are what steps you can take to actually see improvements in your business. And it's great. And also they're doing a lot of improvements to the actual training modules and the value of the program itself. But the other biggest thing is, you guys, like, it's the income potential. It's the income potential to have like a stackable tiered commission structure. It's a complete game changer for us, like, with the way that it's structured. If I'd been on this commission structure from the beginning, I'd be earning about $35,000 a month recurring right now, even if I sold nothing else. Yeah. That is, and for my community.
Don't cry, Amy, don't cry.
I'm not going to cry, but like the people, the other biggest thing is the people I'm coaching, they weren't, only one of them, obviously, and me, were getting sales with the Creators Co. The others weren't, and it was really hurting them and affecting them because they were getting sales with PBA. So that's why I built Digital Foundations, is to try and help them. But really, should I have had to do that? Should I have had to do that? No, for these people that were getting sales before. So I needed to take a big step back and look at why. And I went through all of the previous testimonials I had from PBA, and they were just wonderful. And I'm like, what do I think is better for the people I'm bringing in this space to build a foundation for their business? It's that. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day,
we make these decisions. I mean, yes, we don't want to offend people, but at the end of the day, and I will say this is why I'll never get upset. You have to do what's right for your business. This is your business. And if we have to make decisions based on if we're going to offend people, which, by the way, I'm not saying go and piss a million people off. And yes, we should be mindful. But at the end of the day, these are business decisions. And if we can't handle those, then, well, that's a whole nother class I got to teach on. So anyhow, Amy's done an exceptional job. I am so pumped for what she brings to the table. I mean, this is her wheelhouse. This is what she does. And she can look at companies and she can see where the holes are and say, okay, this is what needs to be switched. This is what we need to do. And it's very action-based. Ames, I would actually even say, and then I'll let you go because I know you got to jump off, is that the mentorship calls, for me personally, like they are even more like workshops, like where it's so hands-on and tangible, where it's Amy at the end will say, okay, this is what you're going to go do. This week, you got to go do these 2 things. We have Christina. So Christina's come on. Alexis Rambush has come on. Christina's exceptional at stories. She's doing a 4-week workshop on stories. So this isn't Q&A mentorship. This isn't, social media marketing, right? We've talked about that before too. So it's very pointed and I think it's actionable and you're going to, hopefully we'll all see results because of it. So I think we've elevated the mentorship game.
I just want the people I bring into the space to
Succeed.
To have tangible results and to be able to grow a business that succeeds. And this is the place where I believe I have the best opportunity to be able to help them achieve that.
Yep.
That's what it comes down to.
That's
right.
awesome.
I have a one-to-one in 1 minute. So I'm going to have to go. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Ames, for coming on and taking some time with us.
Jen, if you have any questions, just shoot me a DM.
Yeah,
okay.
I will.
All right.
Thank you. Okay,
See
take
you
care.
guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. There are calls scheduled Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And stay tuned because I might start offering masterclasses on Saturday mornings because I'm crazy. And I just think that Saturday mornings are an awesome time. You guys, when I ran a masterclass, my own masterclass on a Saturday morning, I had 20 people show up. You know how much I made in that one day? $2,000. One day. So Brady and I actually have a call with Brady in 20 minutes. We're going to be playing around with some of this time stuff to kind of see what's going to convert and what's not going to convert. I'm willing to put the work in. Amy, me, Alexis, and Christina are also willing once or twice a month to offer, like Brady won't be paying us. We're doing it for free on our own time to offer social media audits for people. So any of you guys that are in PBA, here's the thing. There's a thing called sweat equity. And when you build a business from the ground up, you got to have long-term vision. And so, yes, we're going to do everything for free? No, but we're willing to put the work in because I see the potential of this long-term. And that's just how my brain works. Christina, yes, she's faceless. She's incredible. She's the one that did story goals. I was just on the phone with her this morning. She's blown my mind with some story stuff that she's helping me with because I would say content creation is not my big forte. So she's great. Okay. Kate, last thing. Are you guys ready for this? For anybody, again, this is not the call. This is not a pitch you to come to PBA call. This is I love you all. And I wanted you guys to hear the full story and what's happened from me, number 1. Number 2, I want you guys to know, I want you to have all the information so that you can make educated decisions. If you decide to come over to PBA, as my gift to you, I will give you, every single one of you, Leah Kay's How to Run Ad Training. That was $777. I will give it to you for free. You can have it. So what that means is I will just send you an email with my login information and my password. Here's why this isn't stealing. Would I do this if this was available to the public? No, because I do not believe in ripping people off. That's not how we build businesses. However, Leah Kay has shut down her brand academy. So you can't even access it if you tried. So I am willing for anybody that wants to come over to PBA, I will give it to you for totally free. You can have it. The only thing I'll say, and Christy made a good point and Jamie did too, is because I'm giving you my login information and my password, you'll just have to remember where you're at in the training because you might have different people log in. Right now, Christy has it, Jamie has it, Jocelyn's getting it today. She just signed up. So anybody that wants it, if you guys, as long as you guys come over, you get it for free and it's going to teach you how to run ads. I'm still working through it. Hopefully Jamie's going to help me with it too. And we're going to learn this together because it is complicated. There is no friggin' way on this earth that any of you or me or James, anybody could actually do this on our own. It is one thing to hit boost. It is a whole nother game to get inside Meta and run engagement and sales campaigns. You need the training. And this is, I'm like, okay, I understand why you were charging this much money. This is not easy stuff. Is it hard? No. Is it hard to learn? Is it time consuming? Yes. Do you need a course? Yes. So anyone can have that. That is my little gift to you guys.
It's
Yeah.
amazing, by the way. Like,
Yeah. So anybody else have any questions? Unmute yourself. This is the time to ask away. And by the way,
I'm back in,
more.
I'm back in my Strata. So if anyone wants to see anything,
Oh, sure. Do you want to
Let
go?
me-
Do you want Jamie to show you guys inside Strata?
that was my glitch this morning. Sorry.
Okay. Irina just said, I'm not sure what that means. Do I need to be in PBA and pay $149 monthly for you to build the storefront to help me? Okay. So, Irina, what are you talking about? Yeah, show Jamie. Okay, Jamie's going to pull it up. While she pulls it up, I'll just address Irina here. You don't have to go back into PBA at all. You can do what you're doing. You can still use Stan or anything. If you want to go back, if you want to do PBA and get mentorship still without having to pay $195 a month, because I think Creators Code charges $45 a month, or is it $295 a month, you guys?
$295 for VIP.
Yeah, for 3 calls. So it's $149 for everything. Does that help, Irina? Hopefully that helps. $295. Yikes-a-ronies. That is a lot of money. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So here, I will show you. So here in this little storefront, this is where I have like my Creators Code. So if you want to sell Creators Code and you don't want to use Stan anymore, like just from a pure cost standpoint, the $149 is kind of a no-brainer when you add that all up. You know, you can go in here and create that's where you can put, the Kartra, whatever it's called, the Kartra links for Creators Code. So you can still promote for that.
Yeah.
I will
Jamie,
show
can I just ask something quickly?
Yeah.
yeah.
Just would it work to have the Kartra link in Stan and for a period of time to do it in Strata as well, just to
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do both.
Absolutely.
matter.
Do both. Yeah.
So they have all the done for you. Let's see, this is the email workflows.
Okay,
Okay.
while you get there, I will show
this
you
is
guys
the
inside
menu tab.
PBA. I'll show you guys inside PBA as well. Maybe I'll get Jamie to quickly do that. If
Yeah.
you guys want Leah K's training, can you guys just drop your email in the chat? And then what I'll do is I'll just send out a mass email to whoever wants it. Just drop it into the chat. Christy, I don't think I have your information. I think she had to go.
So this is the like
Thanks,
mini
Cheryl.
chat equivalent, which triggers all the emails to go out. So that is all done for you. All you have to do is like swap out some links. I'm going to try and I'm still trying to get to know where everything is. So I'm going to show you.
Can you go to sites for a second, Jamie?
Yeah.
So guys, sites right there is another fancy word for funnels. So look at her. Okay, go into where are all your funnel stuff?
Oh, the PBA funnels.
Okay.
To anybody else that's not done PBA before, I must admit I did used to find it was very easy to follow the training from Brady.
Yeah.
And I'm not technical. I really am not technical at all.
Yeah.
So the funnels aren't the emails. I'm trying to find the emails. I think
Yeah,
they're
the
marketing.
email flows. Yeah. But I guess inside the sites, what I was trying to show was that they Jamie's already built a funnel for Creators Code. So again, that just shows you that you can have whatever you want in there. So
Yeah,
I
just
know that
put
I'm
it in
going to
this
have
folder.
digital marketers in there that probably, I think
Yeah.
over time they will, but they probably won't promote PBA, but they want to use the software because it saves them a crap of money. So that's okay too. There you go. Thank
In
you.
my opinion, it's just a bit more professional.
Yeah.
So
So
can we take a step back? I'm curious. So why isn't Amy using Strata yet?
because she doesn't pay for Stan. Stan's free for her. I have Stan free. Yeah, you can go on. Yeah. Yeah, you can. So I'm sure Amy will get there. I'll probably move my stuff back over to Strata too, because I just hate working on 2 different platforms. But Amy and I are both ambassadors with Stan, so we don't pay for Stan Store. So that's why she's not doing it. She does, she prefers, she likes Stan. She never really used Strata, but if she was paying for Strata, or sorry, paying for Stan, I think she would move over to Strata. I'll probably move all my stuff over just because I hate working off of 2 platforms, because I'm a one-stop shop girl.
Oh, here we go. I got
Nikki,
emails.
Nikki, if it helps, when I really like Stan, but when I started PBA after 7 Figure, it was an absolute joy. It was so much easier to use than anything before. And again, I'm not technical, and I suspect I will probably migrate over to Strata, but I just don't want to do it all in a rush.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Anyways, and the emails that Brady, that they've set up, they're really great. They're super easy. All you got to do is just plug. It's the same as
They're also
before. We just-
personal. They hire, that was the other thing that I had asked him, because their original emails with PBA, that they were terrible. So I said, your email flow sucked. And I was very blunt, and he's like, you're right. So they actually hired someone to write their email flows, not using
Yeah,
chat.
they're great.
They're very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like really not a whole lot to do on like your guys's end first. Well, there is and there isn't. There's just like a lot of little stuff to do, but
Yeah.
it's the trainings are very they're very thorough and they're very good. But
So
do you want me
when you guys see those emails where it's numbered 1, 2, 3, they're already ready to go. So as
Yeah.
long as you, okay, hold on, you're gonna keep going. I have to take this call, so just keep chatting. Sorry, James.
Are you coming back or do you
Yeah,
want to
I'm
end?
coming back. It's just my daughter. I'll just be a second.
Okay, no worries.
Hey.
Let's see. I don't know what else you guys want to see. I can show you inside Profit Builders. So this is what it looks like inside, and let's see. So these are the courses. So this is the 7-day free trial, how to become an ambassador.
So that's the
Sorry.
one that I've just done really quickly.
The the ambassador, or the 7-day
Yeah,
trial.
did it really quickly. In fact, actually, the slowest thing was because I used to be with them. I needed a different email, and it actually
Yes.
took me longer because I'm hopeless at such things. It took me longer
Yes,
to
if
set
you
up a new
guys, if
email.
any of you have been part of PBA before and you used whatever email you used for Strata at that time, you cannot use the same email, because that happened to me too. So they'll when you sign up with the email you used before, they'll just email you and say, hey, you already used this. Can you pick a different one? So I don't really know why that is, but anyway, so these are all the trainings that are in that, the how to use your systems. Like, there's a lot of stuff in there. I haven't done any of the actual courses since we've all kind of gone through all this, but there's so much, and you can see work in progress. So they're still adding more. And one of the really cool things about this, you guys, is that there's a whole like marketing and all this stuff geared toward men, which is really, really cool. Because I like, there's men trying to get in on this too. And sometimes I feel like everything's kind of very feminine.
Yeah.
And it's harder for them to connect with that. So there's like how to use Canva, a mindset course, see the ambassador. I haven't even looked at all this, you guys. Like, I've really just been see, so they have like men's faceless content videos, so it's really, really cool. That I really like that they're doing that. Missing, what else is there? But these two here, the PBA ambassador and the how to use your systems, are kind of just the main. See, I kind of, this is where I've been working. The main thing, I'm just getting everything set up, and then let's see if I could show you the.
Jamie, I had a very, very quick look on the PLR Vault. It looks as if there's some much better training on the PLR process.
Yes, I haven't gone through that, but they do include some PLR products.
Actually,
And
if you
with-
go down into there, they
Yeah.
have digital guides, free guides
Yeah.
that are actually like they're not empty. They're done. All you have to do is go put in your affiliate link. So that's something that Jamie and I are doing. I love having different freebies that I can offer to mix it up. So for example, click on the digital marketing one, Jamie, for a
Yeah.
second here and see if you can see if it'll pop up into Canva.
I haven't even, oh, here, yeah. So like you can change all this stuff, but
Yeah.
use template for me. So here we go.
So let's say you were, doing a reel and you were kind of promoting to mail. Then if you open it, it'll pop up here. So if you scroll down,
All right, my computer's on a
it'll,
slow
that's okay. It'll go down. Okay. So Patrice, Jamie just asked, and maybe you can take this one. So I'm not, she just said, I'm not sure what's being promoted here. By signing up for PBA, are we promoting this program the same as Creators Co?
Yeah, you would just have like different options.
Yeah.
Or you don't have to promote it at all because
You
know,
could
the-
literally, Patrice, come over, like pay your $149 instead of paying separately for Stan, separately for ManyChat, separately for mentorship. So
Yeah.
again, all I want you to think of this is like, hey, I can still do everything I'm doing. It's just going to be in a different, like, how do I say this, Jamie? I don't know if I don't want to confuse you, Patrice.
It's just more, it's more affordable and it's more of a package.
Right. So like if you think about what you're doing now, promoting Creators Co, but you're using Stan Store, you're using ManyChat, you're using different systems, you can take all of that and bundle it up inside PBA and Strata and still promote everything the same and save yourself money while still being able to get excellent mentorship. Does that make sense? So you don't have to promote PBA at all. And I can, if you need, I can jump on a separate Zoom with you, Patrice, if that's helpful. Okay. Let me know. Just send me a DM. Send me an Instagram DM if you want to jump on a Zoom and I can go into more detail. You can ask more questions.
And if you want to stay
helpful.
where you are with mentorship with Creators Co,
Absolutely.
totally great.
Yeah.
Totally great.
Yeah. I've had a couple of you guys message me, have its own AI. Yes,
So
it
this
does.
is super thorough. Like this is,
Carol just said, does Strata have its own AI? I want to say 99%. Yes, it does.
it doesn't
I've
have its
seen
what?
it. Its own AI.
It does.
Yeah.
You have to pay extra for that a little bit. Because it was actually really, really good. But
Amy, she just said, can I see it?
oh, yes.
By the way, Cheryl, just if anybody, if you guys want to play around with this too, you'll get access to Strata in your I think, right, in their 7-day free trial.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go play around with Strata too, if you want to look at it.
So let me see. Actually, it's back up here.
Is it Content
So
AI?
I've only used it in this. Oh my God, my computer. You guys. It's just gonna quit. So this is how I've used the AI. I don't know. Let me see. They have a content planner, which is cool. I haven't really used that, but I was writing. Yes. So this is what I have used the AI for. And Brady said they're not really promoting that on PBA because he doesn't think most people will use it. I'll be honest, I've done a lot of caption writing with ChatGPT and other various AIs. This one I thought did really, really well. However, the cost associated with it was a bit wonky and hard to understand. So, but
How much is it?
it's like a per.
Yeah, we're trying to still figure that out because I don't know if it's
okay.
like a.
I'll tell you
Per
in just
use?
a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
does it have like a
It's
limited
like
amount?
it's a per word generation.
Oh geez.
So here it is. Free for the first 500 words and then 9 cents for every 1,000 words after that.
Oh, good God, I would blow that out of the water.
I know, right? Because like it generates 3 options for you. And so that's every word in each option.
So
But
hold on, does that mean it's 9 cents for every 1,000 words? So every 1,000 words, you're getting charged 9 cents.
yes, but that's very easy. I
No,
mean,
that's
so
what I'm, no, that's what I'm wondering. Like 10,000 words times 0.0, that, what is that? Yeah, that's $900 if you did a 10th. I think that's right. Yeah.
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 Damn, yeah, no, mm-mm.
Yeah.
So you just hit AI over here and you hit generate with AI.
Well, so long term, it would be cool if they did figure out a way. It'd be nice to just have a one-stop shopping place to do it all,
Well,
but
don't worry,
yeah.
you guys, because that's something that I can bring to the table.
yeah.
If they could incorporate this for free, because I'll be honest, it wrote better captions than ChatGPT.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would switch if they did that.
Okay,
'Cause
let me
freaking
add that
hate
to my
captions.
list to see if there's something that we can do with that. Anything's
Yeah,
possible.
as much as we can get in one location, it's
Yeah.
just it's easier for us and it's easier to sell.
Totally. I mean, even without AI, because think about it, Stanster doesn't have that. No, a lot of platforms don't, but like, let me see what I can do. Even if it was like a, hey, you paid $8 a month or $9 a month for unlimited AI. I mean, that's still a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me,
Like,
I'll add that to my list. Let me just add that to my Brady list.
They do charge you for emails. So that's, but it's like $10 once you send your first email, and that covers 14,000 emails.
You're
So unless you're sending emails to like a gajillion people
I
every
only
day,
ever paid $10 ever with PBA.
it'll
Ever.
last you
Oh,
forever.
I didn't even know that there was a cost for the emails. I
Very
missed
It's
cool.
like
that
a
the first
one
time
time,
around.
and then it's every, but I was going to show you something kind of cool that I've been working on as a side note, since we're talking about, no, where's my,
Content
Right.
AI included. Brady.
Is this your content calendar or theirs?
this is
There's,
mine. I was just going to show you real quick,
Oh my gosh, Jamie, that's cool.
isn't that cool?
but
That's
it's not,
lovely.
well, it's not even loading. So I'll just come back to me in a minute, peeps. You guys, my computer is so tired. It is so tired.
But they do have a content social media calendar inside Strata.
They do. I
So she's
haven't
so glad.
played around with it.
That's also
so
new.
I
That's-
don't know how
Can I
it
ask
works.
a
I use,
stupid question?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So that's how you. So this is where Jamie. Is that how you organise
Yeah.
yourself? Because I'm not used to being organised.
yep. I have to move this thing out of the way here. Yes. So in 20 minutes when it decides to do something.
That's cool, Jamie.
That's
So I
unbelievably
just,
organised. That's amazing.
You know, so this is a way long shot.
but I
But
love using it. It
Nothing's
keeps me
a long
organized.
shot. Nothing's a long shot, Nikki.
so, you know, I've been a project and program manager, Scrum Master for forever. I'm going to date myself. It would be cool if they had a plugin to Strata that you could keep track of the progress of, maybe you're doing your own digital product. Because there's easy plugins that are online. I don't know if you guys know what a Kanban board is.
Okay, I'm just writing this
Um,
down.
So this is what it looks like, because I've got it set up here. So it's legit. This is called a backlog. This is all the things that I have to do. And then you prioritize and you put the things that you're doing. And then, or the top things, these are the top priorities. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see this. These are the top priorities that I'm working on. So I'm doing a digital product for my security stuff.
Mhm.
And then as I move it, this is what I'm focusing on right now. This is what I'm doing. And then this is what's completed.
I
And so
love that.
there's a plugin, Kanban. I might have just thrown away the piece of paper. Oh, here it is. So there's this is actually a Kanban board. and this came from, I don't know, I'll have to find it, but this is something I think that they could just plug into Strata and people
Yeah.
keep track of what they're doing.
Can
So,
you do
just
me a
an idea.
favor? Because I'm not gonna
Yeah.
know how to explain that. I need you to send me a DM explaining that.
Sure.
Just send me a DM. Nothing's off the table. The worst thing that could happen is someone will say no to me, and that never
Okay,
scares me.
no.
So
If not, I think that I might do a digital product itself so that people can keep track.
that is
'cause
brilliant.
only
Like even
because-
what Jamie's put together, that would be a great digital product. You guys look at what we're doing. What is
I know.
brainstorming place here?
And only because Jocelyn, you mentioned that, being organized, and so,
I was
I
gonna
need
say,
that
you-
help. You should see
I tell
my
you what,
life.
you two are, I mean, the only time I used to ever do sticky boards is when we were doing a departmental strategy with my team. So I'm well impressed with that.
I
My
live
life
my life in this
exists on
book,
sticky notes.
so I understand.
Come on. Jamie's gonna, or Nikki's gonna send that out, because I need to be able to explain that to Brady.
Yeah,
Okay, so I need to jump off here in a second, but you guys can keep going, because I gotta get on a call with Brady for here.
no, cause I gotta run
I
too.
need to go as well.
Does
So
anyone have we're gonna give 1 minute. Any other questions? And then what I'll do maybe, Jamie, is do you want to just do like a quick recap? Not now, but you just do a recap and you can stick it on just in our little mini chat feed. Just you know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Hitting the high points. So other than that, basically what my recommendation is, yeah, by happy July 4th. Yeah. Jump into the free 7-day trial so you can check everything out on your own. I mean, I've given you, and Jamie's done an excellent job. Thank you for walking us all through that. You can look at that. If you want your Strata set up and you decide to come over, there is a paid option that Jamie and I are going to tag team together. It will require you a $50 out of pocket. I will match that because Jamie needs to be paid. If you want all of it set up and you don't want to ever touch it, then she can do that for you. The only thing that would require from you is to purchase a domain through GoDaddy. That is not hard to do. You may already have one. If not, you just follow the instructions. Brady's videos are ridiculously easy to follow. Third thing is, if you decide to come over, I will give you Leah K's course totally free. I just need your email so I can send you all the information. Jamie, you have it, don't you?
yeah.
Do you want to send it to them? I can get you the emails. Why don't you just forward it? Okay.
Yeah.
Jamie will forward it. Cheryl wants it. Jocelyn, can you send your email to Jamie, or just stick it in the chat?
I'll put it on the chat.
Yeah. If anyone else wants that ad thing, let me know, and you can, even if you take it and you don't use it right away, that's fine. At least then you have it. Nikki, I've already sent it to you. You have it. I don't think there was anybody else. If anybody else wants it, that's totally fine. Let me know. Any other questions other than that? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, yes, Patrice, awesome. Jocelyn, awesome. Kate. Jasmine had to hop off. I don't think there's anything. Am I missing anybody else? I don't think so. Where is my camera? Oh, so pretty. I love that, Nikki. It's so beautiful. Nikki, I got your message on WhatsApp. I will have to look at it later, but I will, and I will get back to you, okay?
Don't worry.
No,
Don't worry.
no, I just want you to know I saw it. Cheryl did it. Yeah, okay, good. Anybody else? Stick your email in if you want it. Have it for free. Okay. If Patrice, what's your actual email? Oh, yes. Yeah, Patrice, you just have to give her your actual email because she can't send it over a DM. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions at all, stick them in our chat. You can message me or Jamie directly too if you don't want to do it in our chat. But the best DM crew ain't going anywhere, and we're just going to make it better.
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. Okay. Happy 4th, everybody. Although it's not 4th for me. Mine was on Canada Day. I'll be taking care of a sick little boy, but that's okay.
Oh,
My wedding anniversary today, so we're going out now.
Oh, you're going out? Where are you going? Going for dinner?
Oh, just local. It's our wedding anniversary today. Yeah.
Nice.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
You guys have a great day. Take care.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.